This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 236. Will a late credit card payment hurt my credit score? By Sam of FinancialSamurai.com. And I am your host and narrator, Dan. I'm here each Monday through Friday on Optimal Finance Daily, reading you some of the best personal finance blogs anywhere. And today's post is really a pretty common question, and Sam has the answer for you. So with that, let's waste no more time. We'll hear his take on credit cards and credit scores as we optimize your life. Will a late credit card payment hurt my credit score? By Sam of FinancialSamurai.com. I was so rushed to pack for Europe that I forgot to schedule my normal credit card payment for the first of the month, and as a result, I missed my $535 credit card bill completely and didn't realize it until 3 days after the due date. The first thing is to realize it's not the end of the world if you accidentally miss a credit card payment. Things like this happen all the time, and the hammer does not fall on your credit score so quickly. The second thing is there's a grace period to how late you can be before getting hurt. Being 3 days late is much different from being 30 days late, but being 90 plus days late is a disaster. The final thing is credit card companies want to make money off you. Paying late or not in full every month makes them an estimated $60 billion a year. If credit card companies knew you would never default, they'd happily let you pay late all the time. 2 strategies for helping waive late payment fees. Number 1. Ask for forgiveness. Your first option should be to call your credit card company and ask for forgiveness. I have been late on my credit card payment 4 times in 180 plus months of payments, always because I forgot. Each time I was late, I called the credit card company within 7 days to explain myself and ask whether they would waive the $25 missed payment fee and accept payment in arrears. Each time they said yes, partly because I have demonstrated years of regular payments and partly because I always called shortly after realizing I was late. As a result, my credit score was not hurt, and if it was hurt, it still stayed above 780, so who cares? Just make sure to ask whether they've reported you to the credit bureaus. Number 2, threaten to leave. If forgiveness doesn't work, your second option is to threaten to cancel your account after payment. Given there are an endless amount of credit cards available to choose from, your credit card company doesn't want to lose you as a customer. The only problem with changing credit cards is that it's a pain to update credit card info with existing accounts that have your information, like Amazon, the cable company, insurance, etc. Given your boldness usually works to get your fee waived, your credit score should also not get negatively impacted if you are talking to them within a week. I had one case that succeeded, and my credit score remained the same. I had one case where the rep just wished me good luck, and my credit score was not negatively impacted from what I could tell. But what if your threat doesn't work and you really love your existing credit card? No shame in going back and asking for forgiveness again. After all, you are the one at fault, not them. As one reader mentions below, she called back several times to ask for forgiveness and finally found one representative who waived her fees while all the others would not. When the hammer falls on your credit score. The big problem occurs when you are more than 30 days late with your credit card payment. More than 30 days means that you are entering your second billing cycle and your account is now elevated to warning status. 60 days late is the next warning level until you are considered delinquent at 90 days. At this point, no amount of begging or threatening will be able to waive your late fees and save your credit score. It is estimated by FICO that if your credit score is 680, your score will drop 60 to 80 points to 600 to 620 on average and as low as 530. If your credit score is 720, your score will drop 80 to 110 points to 650 to 610 and as low as 525. If your credit score is 780, your score will drop 90 to 110 points to 670 to 690 on average and as low as 620. So as you can see, being late on your credit card payment can severely damage your credit score. Going from a 720 to 600 means car loans will likely be 2 to 3% higher than optimal. Your mortgage rate will also be up at least 1.5% over the best rate, which adds up to huge increased payments over the long run. How long it takes to improve your credit score once dinged. 680 credit scores can take up to 9 months to recover. 720 scores can take up to 2.5 years to recover. 780 credit scores can take 3 whole years to fully recover. The good news is that credit scores can recover after a 30-day plus late payment if you pay consistently again over time. The bad news is how long it takes for really good credit scores to recover if you are in a delinquent status. 3 years to get back to a 780 from a 600 level score is an eternity for some people. For those who have busy lives or who are always traveling, consider employing an auto pay on your credit card account. Calculate the average amount of money you spent on your credit card for the past 12 months, divide by 11 to give you a buffer, and put that amount on auto pay. This way you'll never miss a payment. It's not a big deal if you pay more than you owe either, since the payment just acts as credit for the next month's cycle. Having auto pay on your mortgage is a given. You just listened to the post titled, "Will a Late Credit Card Payment Hurt My Credit Score?" by Sam of FinancialSamurai.com. And one thing that we frequently suggest here on the show is to track your own spending. Every penny that you spend, even just as an experiment, to see what you find, what you learn. But if you do this long term, you'll definitely remember to pay your credit cards off. And not only that, but you'll also make sure you're not overspending. And if you'd like a nice spreadsheet to help you do just that, we've got you covered. We give away an automated Excel spreadsheet to everyone who joins our mailing list over at oldpodcast.com, and it comes with a free video tutorial to help you out as well. To get yours, all you have to do is come by oldpodcast.com and enter your email address, or you can also text it. You can text the word financial to the number 44222. That's text the word financial to the number 44222. And that's it for today's episode. Hope everybody has a great start to their week. And I will see you all tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Finance Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.